As small grains, again, they're a cool season crop that's getting started very early in the spring, and so there's roots in the ground, living roots in the ground before your corn or soybean plants are growing. And also at a time of year where we start to get a lot of rain in that April, early May time frame, that weed is already up and growing. It's able to utilize that moisture, number one, but it's also protecting the soil and holding nutrients in or taking nutrients up, so we're not losing as many nutrients to leaching and we're not losing as much soil off the top to erosion.
I've worked with Mark Tomer from the USDA lab here, and we've looked at the quality of water draining through the soil underneath these plots. And we found that the 4-year rotation that includes alfalfa decreases the concentrations of nitrogen below the crops considerably. We get a 25 to 30% reduction in nitrate concentrations. Alfalfa is very good at scavenging nitrogen out of the soil. It's got a deep root. Its canopy is active from early spring to late in the fall, so it's actively transpiring water and preventing water from leaking through the soil profile because that water carries nitrogen.
As Iowa has lost more and more acres of crops being grown that are grown in a solid seeded manner, like small grains are grown or hay is grown, every time that happens on an additional field, that's one more part of a local watershed that is losing the benefits that come to that watershed from having a solid seeded crop growing on a field and preventing the soil and the nutrients that are in that soil from washing off of the field when you have heavy rain events and ending up in surface waters. Part of the reason we have that problem today, and a potential viable solution to that problem, is helping farmers in the state create an economy again where it is profitable for farmers on a large scale, not just a few farmers, but many farmers all over the state being able to profitably grow a crop like oats again so that they can be growing it on their farm so that their soil can be receiving the benefits from that, and in turn then those benefits that are growing on fields all over Iowa will have a direct impact on the watersheds that are naturally occurring all over Iowa that ultimately affect everyone that lives in the state, whether they're farmers or people that live off the land in our towns and cities.